Hello everybody, this is Jericho from Massredemption, and welcome back to another Gary's Mod video. And I know it's been a while, but I've really just been kind of focused on other stuff than YouTube, and didn't really know what I wanted to do next after my Modern Warfare video. So we're back in GMOD, and today we are looking at the Mr.X mod. So let's just get into it. I still think that's cool. So, oh, I forgot to disable him. That would have been bad. So I can't get close to him because he'll actually swing at me and kill me. So we don't want that. So we'll just use this to kind of get a look at him. He's directly kind of taken from the Resident Evil 2 remake. He does everything you expect him to do from that game if you're familiar with that game. But pretty much he's unstoppable, unkillable. You can't kill him, even though it's GMOD. He's impossible. His hat is a independent physical object. Yeah. Okay. His hat is an independent object. You could shoot that off just like in the game. And he also has this stun state, which you can, if you played the games, if you do enough damage to him, he'll become stunned and he'll kneel down for a little bit. This will give you kind of a breather to either get distance or just find a way to escape or something along those lines. He does a lot of damage. I believe he's like a 2-hit kill. Like he can nail you twice and you'll probably be dead. He can climb, he can throw objects that are not frozen down, but most of the time he'll climb. I don't really see him push objects all too much, just because I think it's GMOD. He has, I don't believe, we'll put that away. Oh, he has 2 skins. One just makes him shiny like he was rained on or something. I just prefer the default like that. That's pretty much all to him. There isn't a fire for him, like at the end of Resident Evil 2's remake, you get the version where his arm's all mutated and everything, and you have to destroy him with the missile launcher. I haven't found anything like that. It's just his regular Fedora self. So I'll give you one more look at him. There he is. Just anyway. Anyway, that's Mr. X. And today I'll be doing kind of an obstacle course thing. And we're gonna be running from Mr. X. So let's do it. So this is just gonna be a quick flyover, the little obstacle course I built. This is pretty much gonna make it harder for me to run from him. It's just to cut off certain areas or make choke points, like so. We'll give it a quick little... I've created these points to represent I'm not allowed to jump up here. This was just so I couldn't easily just climb up here, drop, and keep circling him. I fenced off certain areas like this, and it's pretty much just an obstacle course of props to be in my way to keep me from, you know, easily escaping him. I also decided to probably try it out where I won't be able to run, which I thought would be somewhat interesting. Like I said again, I just kind of put props everywhere. Like spaces like this, where I can't necessarily exit through here. I would have to turn around and try again. Which, you know, pretty much makes me trapped. I'll give another overview of the area. Like there's another fenced off spot here. And going down here we would kind of just, yeah, this is hell. You can see there's a lot of fences and a lot of just general garbage just floating everywhere in here, just to be in the way to slow me down. I haven't really tested this with him yet, but it should, in theory, be very interesting. And there's just a little bit here that I built like a little mock-up library in here, just full of bookshelves and some just general junk. And there's another area that's just kind of fenced off. And there you go, there's the little obstacle course section. And we're gonna try to run from him. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go ahead and spawn Mr. X. And he comes in with this cool animation. That's pretty neat. So I'm gonna do it where I think at first I'm gonna do it where I'm not gonna be able to run. I'll use my pistol if I have to. It won't do enough damage to probably stun him right away, but you know, I don't know, just for that make me feel safer than I already am. I'll purposely run through some of the areas to see how he reacts with the props. But let's just, I'm gonna get some distance so he doesn't initially have an advantage. So he's gonna spot me right away. Now there are some clipping issues of his jacket. I found this happened, this actually started happening when GMOD started getting updated again. You know, when they start physically updating the actual GMOD. But maybe if I re-download the mod it will fix it, but who knows. That didn't used to happen, but so it actually seems like I'm faster than just walking. Definitely faster than I'm running, so I'll let him catch up a bit. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. I don't like it. So we're gonna draw him through all this stuff and see how he reacts to the props. As you can see, he actually climbs, which is super cool. Not many NPCs will actually try that. He has a fall animation too, which is extremely rare. Now he reminds me a lot of the Xenomorph NPC in the way he behaves. He is just, you know, how they interact with certain props and stuff. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh. Mr. X? Mr. X just used no clip, guys. Mr. X just used no clip. He can't get back in. Little do you know, I've trapped you, oh no. Oh no. Okay, it looks like he actually got a little stuck. There we go. I just had to face him the other way. Oh. Mr. X, come back! You silly boy. Come over here. Okay, so obviously since this isn't naturally supposed to be here, he's gonna have a little bit of issues, but it's pretty cool so far. Oh. Mr. X. Can you do it now? Yeah, he's back on. Mr. X, no, don't climb. Over here, buddy. Oh. So like I said before, you can actually shoot off his hat, which made him actually a lot more aggressive. As you see, he picked up his pace. He's definitely really mad at this point. Oh, I almost actually got stuck. That was get some distance. Now, I don't know the exact amount of damage he's allowed to have before he kneels, but we gotta make it up to that health thing, or else one punch and I'm dead. But I've stuck to the rule / old challenge. I haven't done any running yet. Now, I don't think shooting in different spots affects how much damage he takes. Come on. Alright, so we gotta... This is... Okay. I should have probably stopped, or not stopped. So we actually got distance. Now we are using a weaker weapon. We're just using the Half-Life standard pistol. So it's not gonna... Hopefully he doesn't try to climb the pop machine. Of course he tries to climb the pop machine. Stop. Just... Mr. X? Oh, jeez! Mr. X? Mr. X? Where did Mr. X go? Is he up here? Oh my god! Okay, so Mr. X can just no-clip whenever he feels like it. That's cool. Let's just drop him. That's cheating, Mr. X. Alright, so, let's not bring him through there, because he's just gonna try to climb everything. Like I said, if it was a more natural, like, selection of stuff, he wouldn't be trying to climb all of it. Now, I'm having a little bit of a lag. That's just because I'm using a GMOD at the moment, so it's just gonna be really weird and laggy when I shoot him, because it's trying to cut off pieces of his body, but obviously you can't do that. So it's just a little bit of conflicting files. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god! Yeah, we'll take him here. It'll be a lot more friendly to climb stuff here. Oh. Ah. Now I'm just playing with death. Alright, let's try to get to those heals. Okay, it looks like he's gonna try to do a climb. Oh! God! Oh my god! Oh, let's turn that off. Like I said, I'm using a GIMP mod, so sometimes it creates a little bit of an error when I'm playing with this mod in particular. So this was the Mr. X mod. I just, in particular, due to the mods I have installed, it kind of gives a lag when you shoot him, so I didn't want him to face people. And the fact he's invulnerable anyway. But what I'll do, just to show you that he kneels and everything, I'll pick out a... excuse me, sorry, I actually, like, choked to death. I'll pick out a, more powerful weapon and do it to him real quick, just so you can see his kneel animation. But, you okay, Mr. X? As you see, he actually gets little flames on him, which is just because of my fire mod. Mr. X? Okay, let's spawn a new Mr. X real quick. I think we bugged that one out. Spawn this one. He should come after us. Yep, okay. Alright, he gets in his little aggro mode. He can get stun locked, which I think is super cool. He should, in theory, get tired and kneel. Alright, so there's just a burning Mr. X on me, and he's gonna prove me wrong, I guess. Let's try a machine gun. Mr. X, just kneel. Agree. Obey. Did they take away the kneel animation for him? Because he used to kneel. Alright, so I guess Mr. X is just, not a kneeling kind of person. Oh, I forgot! Yeah, and he can pick you up. Which is super cool. Let's, get that fire hazard out of here. Let's go ahead and do an admin cleanup real quick. That's in over here. Let's do that real quick. And we'll go ahead, disable thinking so he doesn't instantly destroy us. And this will be the last thing we'll do with him. We'll go ahead and spawn some... we'll use, it's a new mod, it's Civilian Pack. Super nice, it customizes everybody, which is super cool. I'll spawn a few of them. Once they decide to go... not with guns. Just so we can see some of the animations he has. He has the pickup animations with, we'll just spawn these two variants. Or just all of them in general. Spawn a few of these guys. This mod definitely needs just a random civ button, because that would be very nice. Mr.X, we'll have him ignore us, because he'll prioritize us probably, but... You see he has a bunch of different animations. He's really using the overhead one at the moment. No one can escape. Okay. They're just all gonna... Mr.X is really focused on this one guy. Oh, he just... He's being outsmarted here. Take him. Oh! Well, that guy's leg. As you can see, Mr.X has a bunch of different hit moves and stuff, and it's an overall really cool mod. I do wish there was a killable version. That'd be a cool addition to make a killable version of this guy. Double kill. Oh.